what is a complex number? That is the first important question we need to answer in this series. Today, before we get into complex numbers, we're going to have a quick 1-minute recap into different types of numbers. The numbers that you started counting with as a child, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., are what we would call natural numbers. Then we started adding negative numbers, and all of the whole numbers that are both negative and positive are called integers. Okay, now we started adding fractions and decimals. Any number that can be written as a fraction or a decimal that terminates is what we call a rational number. But as your mathematical journey continued, you started to learn about numbers such as pi, such as Euler's numbers. These are numbers that do not terminate. They are infinite decimals, and we call those irrational numbers. Another example of an irrational number is the square root of 2. We can put all of these numbers, both rational and irrational, together, and these are the real numbers. Today we're going to be talking about what is a complex number. A complex number has two parts. It has a real part, those numbers we just discussed, but it also has a complex part. And a complex part is a multiple of the square root of -1, which we call I, or I for imaginary. So a complex number has both a real and imaginary part. Let's look at some examples here. A is a complex number because it has 3, which is a real number, and 5i, which is a multiple of I, which is the square root of -1. Whereas if we have a number like 4 on its own, it's only got a real part and no complex part, so this would not be a complex number. So to recap, a complex number has two parts. It has a real part and a multiple of I, and I is equal to the square root of -1. At this point, it might also be really good to check back my playlist on the Casio calculator and how you can put your calculator into the imaginary mode. In the next key skill, we'll be looking at what to do when you have negative square roots and how we can write these in terms of I. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.